Hey y'all, Sunshine 1979. I did want to go ahead and bring you guys the story of Miss Lilly Peters. This is an active and open investigation as this just did recently take place. So I do just want to bring her story out there to get awareness out for her case. I will not share a lot of my opinion due to the fact that it is an open investigation. So Lilly is not only a murder victim, she is a victim in the failure of the broken system. She did not qualify for an Amber Alert, as the guidelines did not involve a witness and a car description. She was using a common bike trail from her aunt's house back home and was brutally murdered and raped and dumped in the woods, allegedly by her cousin. Lilly was only 10 years old when her life was stolen from her and her loved ones. The family members accused is a 14-year-old at the time of this atrocious crime. The 14-year-old suspect is facing 3 charges, including first-degree intentional homicide and 2 counts of sexual assault. 2 of these charges do carry life in prison. He was said to be walking down the trail with Lilly and lured her into the woods, horribly beat her, starting out with punching her in the stomach. Also, he strangled Lilly. Then after she had passed, he had sexual relations with her. You have to ask yourself, how does a teenage boy have these horrific thoughts? It was said that he stated to law enforcement that he wanted to kill and rape Lilly. That was his intentions. His parents were both drug addicts and struggled with the law enforcement and stays in jail. His bio father, which you'll see here, has also been charged and is incarcerated for child pornography. Was this something that he had groomed his son to do? In my opinion, Lilly was an easy target that he trusted. Maybe he felt as if he needed to follow in his father's footsteps. His biological father has even went so far as to ask to have unsupervised visits with the boy. Of course, this was denied by the court. In my opinion, that would have been a murder in the making story in 10 years. There was a question if he should be tried as an adult. My opinion, of course he should be tried as an adult. He committed a capital crime and a crime of humanity. As always, guys, I'll include the links to these, but this is the reports from the 14-year-old, and I'm not going to use his name, even though you can find it online. The juvenile's father. These are his charges. This is some background information on him. He is definitely a predator. As I stated, Lilly was using the bike route. This was a common route that was used by many people in that neighborhood and area. It was said that a Reddit post that was forwarded to law enforcement is what actually led them to where Lilly's body was found. This precious angel was taken way too soon. She was only 10 years old when her life was stolen from her and from her family. I didn't include the audio, but if you look for it, you can find the audio, and I didn't include it out of respect for the family. But there is audio where you can listen to where her mother found her, and she is distraught. This was a horrible, heinous crime. And as always, guys, I thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Be a voice. Become an army for the voice. And remember, it takes a village to raise a child. If we don't stand together, we're going to fall alone. And guys, remember, out of respect, when you do these stories, there's a family that could possibly be using their family member's hashtag and run across your video. So always make sure that you're respectful and that you remember there's families behind these stories and that this victim was a person, a daughter. Thanks again, guys. Like, subscribe, and share.